Ooh, greetings, everybody. Shifu O here. Excuse me, but I just came from running. It's raining out. It's not fun. I stayed away from these videos for the last couple of days because I got a lot of phone calls. Yesterday, I had 73 phone calls alone. And out of respect for other events that were going on, I didn't want to snatch up attention from that. But this video this is like my 47th take of this video, because there is so much to tell that I've accumulated in 2 days. I'm going to have to tell it in 3 parts, because there's no way that I can keep it 10, 11 minutes. But I want to keep it in perspective too. So one of the things that I want to reiterate is that Jimmy Sherman was not found clear. His name was not clear of any wrongdoing. That never happened. What did happen is that they told him that he was lucky and that right now they were closing that case because they could not prove that she was 15 when sex happened. And then my daughter was not being cooperative. So me as a father, I'm going and I'm gathering evidence and I'm paying crazy amount of money that I shouldn't be paying, that I don't even have, and doing what needs to be done. So with that being said, let's break this down. We know Jimmy is a liar. He lied. That's not his house. That's not his school. I'm finding out Capital Karate does not belong to Jimmy Sherman. All right, we're going to get back to that. You know, he was never a sheriff. He's lied about that because he has a police record from 1990 to 2010. I'm about to post that and his mugshot. Okay, so let's not get it twisted. This is not a good man. And even though they didn't find any evidence of 15, it was clear that he had sex with her 16. And I'm sorry, if you're backing him and y'all saying and y'all believe in this crap that he's saying, 45 and 16 is not a match. It is not a match. It is wrong. And if you're 16 and you can't buy cigarettes and you can't go to pretty much X-rated movies, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy wine, but you can have sex and drop out of school. That's all you can do. And those are not good decisions. So it shouldn't be the law. But however, it is. But I'm about to prove something differently. 2016, he's going to jail. I assure you that. That's my New Year's resolution. So we know that he's lied and stuff, but I'm going to take you deeper. Because one of the calls that I got yesterday was from a person that didn't know me, but was very courteous, agreed with my rage, agreed with justice need to be done, but told me that I should not be doing this on Facebook, that I should not have videos on YouTube. You know, the conversation, if any of you know me, took a drastic turn at that point. And I had to tell him, you know, suck a fat baby's extremity. So, but with that being said, let me start with that. 15 years ago, here's a story that was told to me, and I had my private investigator look, and every bit of it is true. And then I called other people to verify who this person was, and he's the real deal. So 16 years ago, a 30, maybe 29-year-old Jimmy Sherman goes into a school and says that he's a black belt in Taekwondo. This reputable instructor asks him for his, certificate, something like that. He could never, ever produce it. So the guy lets him train there, you know, and me, mind you, I don't know this guy from Adam and Eve, and he doesn't know me from Eve or Adam. And apparently, Jimmy Sherman at 29, 30 still had a propensity for little girls that were 13, 14, and 15 years old. This instructor had to keep telling him to stop hugging them from the front. You know, every time he turned his back, there's Jimmy Sherman trying to, you know, hug these little girls, be around these little girls. Then did the same thing he did with my ex, flirt with their mothers. You know, all of a sudden he had their numbers, text messenger, this, that, and the other. There was no reason Jimmy Sherman should have had my ex number. Now, my ex is a grown woman, do what she want to do, how she want to do it. You know, that's why she's my ex. So, but my thing is that now Jimmy Sherman trains at Capital Karate with Team Unity. Told me that was his school, told my ex, told my daughter that's his school, this, that, and the other. Everybody believes that's Jimmy Sherman's school. That's not Jimmy Sherman's school. Jimmy Sherman doesn't have a school. He showed me some other school in another part of town that he never went to, never goes to, went there one time, because if I have a school, I'm going to have practice at my school most of the time. But either way, this guy lets him train there, lets the team train there, and knew all about this that happened 15 years ago. Knew that Mr. Sherman was kicked out because of his sexual deviant behavior. Why didn't we know that? Because I know him. If it wasn't for my videos, I wouldn't even know this. All right? This other guy that kicked him out of school has told many people. Okay? How come nobody put it out there about Jimmy? Because you realize if this one person who is still backing Jimmy up had said something, we wouldn't be here on video today. None of this would have ever happened if that one person would have said something. So me doing what I'm doing now, I have said before, is not attack on him. But I cannot go to sleep with a clear conscience knowing that I did not do everything in my power to stop this man from hurting someone else. I could not do it and clean. My honor would not allow me to do that. Your honor should not allow you to do that. Every video that I have up there, everybody should be putting on everybody's page. All of you people being silent and talking behind my back, talking about, what do you think about this situation? What do you mean, what do you think about this situation? What do you mean, what do you mean? I don't get that. It's common sense. I said, everything that I've said is common sense. It's the truth. It's not anything that can be debated. Somebody even wrote, well, did we get Jimmy Sherman's side of it? No, you're not going to get Jimmy Sherman's side of it, because there's no side of a 45-year-old sleeping with a 16-year-old. There's no side to that. Oh, I slipped and fell. Yeah, 3 times that we know of? Are you kidding me? And so I'm just, you know, I'd rather those people that give me those ignorant emails and inboxes and phone calls, I'd rather that you just don't. One person made a good point, though. They got on my page and said it honestly, that he was with me up until the point where I was pretty much looping everybody in on that. I'm not doing that, and I'm sorry if anybody has taken it that way. But what I am doing is making it conscionable, because if you are a martial artist, that's the key word, martial artist, not a point fighter or speed fighter or whatever you want to call it. If you are a martial artist and you live your life by the code of Bushido or Buddhism, Taoism, whatever code your discipline allows you to go through, you should not be supporting this dude. You should be as outraged as I am. To me, sport karate was learning a whole new style of fighting. You know, I grew to love it. My daughter grew to love it. At the same time, not too much honor there. And people get looped into it. But at the same time, if I see something wrong, that's why I get ridiculed, because I see something wrong, I'm going to say something's wrong. I'm not going to not comment on it. I'm not going to not hit like. I'm not going to not share it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You call a duck a duck. You don't call it an elephant. And you don't hide from it. If Mr. Punk-ass Sherman was so innocent, he's a coward because he would have called me. We could have talked this out. We could have talked like men. We could have talked before he even went to the police. It would have went there anyway. But even now, he's talking about, oh, well, just ignore him. I'm not one to be ignored. Everybody knows that. So this is going to go over a long time, and I still have 2 more segments to go. But I just wanted everybody to get this first part because the next parts are doozies. Peace.